Okay, so I'm going to give you a raw rundown, like unedited rundown of my YouTube channel and a little bit of a history of it. I'm up to 364 subscribers. I'm on the way to monetization. So I just click here and you can see that I've got, let me get myself over here, up out of the way here. I've got 3,000 hours, public watch hours. I've got to get to 4,000, so that's public videos that have been watched, not counting unlisted ones or private ones that I've just shared with people. And I've got 364 subscribers, so we're growing. So let's just take a quick look of where we were before, where I was before. In fact, I'm going to hide my face here, bye-bye, but you'll still be able to hear me. So I start with the dashboard. This is my latest video, not worried about that. I'm going to jump straight to the analytics. And what I'm going to show you is that my video, let me go back to for lifetime views, and you can see that my videos were going like nothing for 7 years. But I don't want you to think that, oh well, you got to persevere for 7 years or for a year or anything like that before you hit the big time. So I'm going to show you what it looks like after 1 year. You can see the sudden jump. So this is going back a year. I'm recording this in May 2020, and going back a year, I mean back in March, even 2 months ago, I had no real viewers. Okay, it was just like not many every day, 20 or so, not even a day. And so the last 90 days, you can see the growth here. So I've had 156,000 views in the last 90 days. And so I'm going to show you what kicked that off initially. Watch time, there's my 3,000 hours. And I'm going to show you which video especially triggered that and why I think it worked. And then 224 subscribers in the last 90 days out of 364. Okay, so 2/3 of my subscribers have come in the last 90 days. Let's just drill down even further, the last 28 days. And I've had 2,000 hours of watch time in the last 28 days after having no traffic for years and years. Okay, 105,000 views in the last 28 days and 170 subscribers. So what happened? What was the difference? Okay, so let's just jump quickly to the videos, and we're going to see which are the biggest videos, the most popular, because some of them have really done well, others have flopped. So I'm sorting this by the number of views. Let me go back this way. So the number of views back to all time. And this one has had 72,000 views. The next one is 16,000, so way below. And this one is really around turn off your camera. It only goes for 1 minute and 36. But I'll get back to that video in a minute. I want to show you this one here. So you can see a very basic thumbnail. Schedule a Zoom meeting in Google Calendar. And I want to show you this one because this was the one that started my channel taking off. The video itself goes for 9 minutes. Okay, so it's quite a long video, and you can see that I posted that back in July in 2019. After 50 days, 49 days, it's only had 47 views. So basically 1 view a day. Okay, and then suddenly what happened? Getting into January of 2020 with the whole situation with the pandemic and everything, and it's starting to grow. People are starting to use Zoom from home. They wanted to get a bit more organized, and you can see that the growth curve was really going up, and and so had a lot more views. Now I can see that most people watched about on average 3 minutes of the video. So some people watched it all the way through to the end, not many. I could find out, well, what was it that I did at this point in the video that made people kind of, jump, and then how come it dropped off there, and it dropped off. You can see where the drop-offs are. Right, so what you're able to do is drill down into the into the individual videos. How many subscribers has this single video given me? And why did people search for it? So that will be interesting. We'll have a quick look at the reach there. Okay, so that was put in front of 47,000 people on, or 47,000 views on, not views of the video, but it's appeared somewhere in the suggested videos or in the people's homepages or something like that. In fact, we can see that 75% of that came from YouTube search, and 14%, 15% came from external search, which is mainly going to be Google actually. So let's just have a look. Yeah, you can see there's of that Google search. Yeah, most of it is from Google search, right? That's external. So what we're seeing here in the YouTube search is this is what people are searching for in YouTube, and this is where I'm turning up. How to send Zoom meeting invite in Gmail, in Google Calendar. How to schedule a Zoom meeting, Google Calendar, Google Zoom. Zoom Google Calendar integration. So all of these terms, especially these top ones, are going to be really valuable if I have them in the description for my video. Okay? Or even in the title of my video. Now, let's just jump back here. Hope I haven't lost you. So that was the first video that started taking off. So what I ended up doing was, okay, great. So Zoom must be a topic. So let me create a few Zoom videos. So I just did that. If I search for the Zoom, you can see I've got 30 videos. But most of them have had very, very few views. This one, how do I change my Zoom profile picture? That's had 11,000 views. That's not bad. And but many of them have had very, very low views, very, very low numbers, even down to 12 or even lower, okay? Or 12 views, which is not many views, okay? That's in 6 weeks. It's only been viewed 12 times. So that made me think, okay, well, so it's not the Zoom thing. So what was it? It was the turn off my camera thing. So let's have a look at the analytics here, because this has been the most popular video and continues to be. Okay, so you can see that the first few days, nothing. Well, 500 views in 6 days. I suppose that's not too bad, but then it really started growing, didn't it? So what we can see here, once again, wow, now this is interesting. About half of the views come from YouTube and about half come from external sources, search engines, basically Google. Okay? And when you drill down right into the details of the video, you get to see right down to the current hour. So I'm recording this at between 10 and 11 p.m. where I am here in Sydney. So I can actually drill down to the last 60 minutes. And I can see that in the current minute, it's got 2 views, okay, just on this video, and so it's really, really good. Once again, you can drill down into the traffic source. This is what we want, and so we can see the YouTube search. Okay, we can see what people have been searching for, the traffic search. Actually, this is not where we see what they're searching for. And we can drill down too by gender and where they're from and so on. Let's just go back further. In the analytics, and just heading back here. And what I get to see is the reach. And so this tells me I've had a 14.2% click-through rate, so that's 321,000 times this video has appeared on somebody's YouTube feed, on their home channel or somewhere, and 14.2% of them have clicked through to see what it's all about, which is good. So let's have a look at some, and then once again you see the Google search is responsible for 1/4 of the traffic here. So let's go down to, if I click see more, and this is really, really valuable. How to not show your face on Zoom. I would never have thought of using that expression, but I think I've added that into the description on my video. How to hide your face in the Zoom meeting. how to turn off the camera, how to hide yourself, how to not show your face. So you can see, hide your face again. These are the terms. So if I were to make a video and use those terms, especially at the beginning of the video, in the transcript of the video, if I use a transcript, if I use captions and so on, then I'm going to pick up even more of this traffic. But this one is a good one, how to turn off your camera on Zoom. So you can see here which ones of these search terms have been the most useful for getting the traffic. Okay, so we'll jump now to monetize. Well, we've looked at monetization. What I wanted to show you is engagement. So we can see that on average the video goes for 1 minute and 36 seconds, so 96 seconds. So for 48 seconds, people have watched it for half of the video, which is good, which is okay. There are many things I could have improved on this video, but I can see their average view duration. I'm also interested in where the audience is from. Now, we'll see these dips here are all weekends. So around the weekend, we're starting to see a drop-off, and I'm assuming that that's because, especially for Zoom calls, there are fewer Zoom calls on a weekend. They're more of a weekday sort of a call. But we are seeing that drop-off, and I'm sure we're going to see that again this weekend. I get to see the demographic, female to male. I was expecting that female proportion to be much higher, but it's not. Not subscribed. So this is a problem. This means that I need to be calling out to people, hey, please subscribe. Here's why. Okay, on my channel. The top countries, the United States, which is a natural demographic for me, even though I'm in Australia. India is not a natural demographic for me, but it's but I can see that they're responsible. And we're also getting a younger audience than I was expecting. I was expecting people in their 30s, and I'm getting a much younger audience. So that may indicate college students, university students, maybe even school students who wanted to turn off their camera on Zoom. So that's all very interesting. So my next steps now, if I can turn on my camera again. So my next steps now are that I want to, right, so let me do that again, sorry, and I'll make that float on top. Yeah, so my next steps now are that I want to be able to build up that audience very much in terms of subscribers. Because once again, you saw in the monetization, I need to get, monetization is not my only goal, but I do need to get 1,000 subscribers. I'm well on the way to getting my 4,000 watch hours. It's not something I need to worry about, but the number of subscribers, so I'm getting people passing by, but not wanting to come back and stay, not to sign up and subscribe. So I've got to give them a compelling reason to do that. Now, one thing that I have done to improve my channel, and I'll switch off the video again of myself. So one thing that I've done to improve my channel, if I just go in here and look at my channel, is I've added sections to my channel by going customize channel. I've put in a welcome video, and the welcome video really focuses, well, I won't play the video, but it focuses on confidence in your business, right? And so what I'm doing, just going to turn off that welcome video. Yep. And so what I'm doing here is I'm highlighting areas of confidence in your business, and so they basically fall in under, well, you won't be able to read that, but I'll have to do that for you, is marketing confidence, sales confidence, how I've improved my sales calls basically by doing a lot of work ahead of time, before the call. Pricing confidence, writing, technical confidence. So I've got a section, it's called the section for writing confidence, another one on pricing confidence, another one on getting confident with the tech stuff. So I've got Calendly and Zoom and things like this. Another one is feeling confident on video, because that can really hold people back, is how to feel confident, more confident on video. So I'm going to flesh that out and produce a small course on how to get more confident when you're on the camera. And then I've got a general one just on building my YouTube presence, and obviously this current one that I'm recording that you're watching right now is going to go in there. So I thought I would just give you a quick update, not so quick update, on my YouTube channel strategy, how that's going, and how I'm thinking and how I'm reviewing things. I've also redone my banner. It's not the most beautiful banner in the world, I know, but it does have those words, business confidence, which is really what I want to drive home. Created a section called Watch This First. So that's really as an introduction, once again, to try and encourage people to subscribe to my channel. I've got a couple of very short videos, the welcome video, and then I'll have a few more very short videos here. This one's a bit long. Very few short videos to try and help people along the journey after they first come to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have you subscribed? Anthony English here. So we'll see you next time.